How's it going, everyone? Octopus here and welcome back to Union Cross. So a quick little video here. I just want to show you guys that 41% is possible for 12 million. I don't know if it's out there already. I've been super busy. If you guys noticed, I posted 3 videos yesterday because I knew I was going to be busy the entire day and I finally got some free time to myself. So I was like, let me run the high score challenge a couple times and see if I can pull off that 12 million score. And I just did it. I didn't do a perfect run. This is not even near a perfect run. I'm pretty sure I can get 12.2 out of 41% or a little bit more than that. I actually missed out on a couple buffs here and there, so I can definitely do better than this, but 41% is possible. That's not going to help too many any free-to-play players because the two illustrated VVs are there. But here's my setup, all the skills. My friend Metal has an attack boost for max. You can get away with not using that because you can use sleep or paralysis or second chance or defense boost, whatever you guys throw on there. Even a fully guilted one that's max guilted with attack boost 4 max didn't harm my score too much. It did, but it also didn't. It probably gave me a little bit more because the beginning guys, but I'll talk about that after. But you can see everything else. My Kyrie there is fully guilted with second chance 2. Well, not fully guilted, 143%. My Keyart Sky is not guilted. It has 1 dot. And my 2 VVs have no skills. And it's same thing. Attack boost 3 max on my Zaldin B. My chair is slowly going down. I don't know if you guys are noticing that. My hydraulic system on my chair is completely broken, so I will slowly go down as we will go through most of my videos. But here we go. Everything is full cleared. I just did this. It was my first time doing this. Obviously, you guys can see yellow numbers. I figure out a couple things here and there. I'll go over it in this video. I'm going to talk about how I did it exactly and some good tips. I never know what to do for this guy. A lot of people say just use your buffers, use your Kyries, so on and so on. I'm just gonna go for an illustrated VV, not this one, but I'll go for this one right here on a better slot. All right, so my score 12,042,000. So I just scraped the proper amount I need for the bonus medal. Now if you guys did buy that VIP pack for the illustrated VVs, you only need 2 of them. You don't need more than that. Got 2 of these guys right here. This setup, go ahead and copy it. It's going to work. Obviously, it's right in the video I'm showing you guys. Let me just show you. Actually, you can see my ranking. It's 721. I got all the rewards, obviously, because of 12 million score. I'm just going to go and do a little quick run with you guys to show you exactly what I did. I posted this in my last high score challenge. It is the blue path. I know a lot of you are going to ask me, is there one for the red path for Hercules and Phil? So on and so on. As I get more time, I'm going to try out other ones. Other people even told me to recommend to try out multi-hit medals instead of Zaldin B. I'm going to try out like Zigbar B, other medals that do multi-hits, but they also buff. So having those multiple hits, but with buffs might be just a little bit better or just enough as using a Zaldin B. So I'll test some stuff like that. But the biggest RNG you're going to have in this whole fight is this group right here. You want to get these guys down and get them regenerating health and then going ape on them. The more regeneration you guys can do on these, the better. The more buffs after the regeneration, you get more score. I could probably squeeze out a lot more score here, but I use a friend medal to get them to proc. Obviously my defense boost 2s go off here. At least one that has to go off or I will die. So if defense boost 2 doesn't go off, then you guys see that I would have died there. So now that I got, I think all of them regenerated health there. All of them regenerated health. So what I'm going to do here is slowly take them out. I'm going to hit the one with the most HP, or at least it looked like it had the most HP. Heal a little bit, and then I'm going to go for my buffs here. So I'm not going to go too crazy buff with this, but you guys can see you want to go buff, you want to hit, and then you want to use Zaldin to take down the ones. And just from here, because they all restored HP, I can kill them, but now I got to make sure they don't die from all my other attacks, and I don't die. So, okay, well, he didn't regenerate health. That's good to know. Now I'll just knock this guy out, take him out next. I could buff, but I don't want to take that guy out too much either, just in case that this Axel wipes him out before I get to Zaldin. Actually, he didn't regenerate health. Actually, he did regenerate health. They have multiple chances of regenerating health, and I actually don't think that gives you more of a score. So I tested a couple times. I didn't see a difference. I could be wrong. I'll do more tests later, but it might give you more score. It might not. Just test it for yourself, guys. You might see the difference. But this group right here, it just gave me 212,000. You can definitely squeeze out so much more. I ended that group with like 252,000, or it was more than that. I got 252,000 out of that group. If you do it properly, you can really do it. Same thing with this guy here. I use my illustrated card. She's 143%, so she does good damage. I want him to regenerate, and then I want to finish him off. So puts him to sleep, he regenerates. So far, the RNG looks pretty good on this run. And then I'm going to take him out. I'm going to try to put a buff in here, fit it, and then try to use Zaldin B. You guys can do that. If not, just use the Zaldin B by itself, and it'll give you bonus score. So you keep doing this over and over and over. For this group over here, I basically couldn't use Zaldin B on all three because of this EX Axle right here. It does so much damage. I tried swiping. Swiping didn't work out too good either. They have a chance of putting you asleep, so you might be able to get away with it. But I just ended up using the EX Axle to do damage on the last guy, and that's better than me trying to swipe and make it, because their defense is so low at level 100 that everything I have actually just kills them. So I just use the Axle to finish it off. Then this group over here, I try to keep them all alive because I'm going to use Axle to kill the group, but I'm going to use at least one Zaldin B attack to kill one of these guys, and then Axle will kill the rest. I believe other ways I tried only got me like 102,000 off this group, but with using Axle in this big hit, I got like 146,000, so it turned out really good by doing it that way. You can grab all the chests. If you guys do have VVs and you have illustrated Kari, if you're using the setup, you don't need these chests. For this guy here, I think I just swiped, used one VV, swiped again, and then used a friend Axle. This is only because my friend Axle is fully guilted with an attack boost 4 max. So it's got enough damage to take it down to the proper HP bars. 1 defense boost 2 is enough to survive this, or second chance 2. And then I go full buffs and I take it out. So this is looking pretty good so far. Now the rest of the fight for me, because I'm not using more defense boost or paralysis or sleep plus, I have to rely on second chance 2 to go off on the 2 helicopter fleets, which is a really high chance of happening just because it's second chance 2. And if you guys don't know already, Flamehand from my comment section mentioned that you can get 24 skill perk on a male, and then someone else said that originally came from Red Ranger. He's a YouTuber. He posted the video. I think he was the first one. That's as much information as I heard. But you get 24 skill perk by using the the chip goggles that actually collabs. That actually mixes with the helmet, the beak, and the glasses, so it all sticks together. Second chance 2 goes off here, so I'll show you after. You can get 24 skill perk. I didn't find that out myself. I didn't bother looking at all. I thought 21 was a max, but Flamehand directed me, someone else directed me to Red Ranger, and he has a whole video on it if you want to check it out. So this fight right here, the RNG happens, second chance 2. It's enough to take this out. I don't know if you... Are you kidding me? Okay, well, whatever. The next fight is exactly the same. Just fully buff, and then kill one helicopter fleet, the other one kills you, second chance 2 procs, and then it comes in. So I start off the video with me being in this level. You guys saw that I had the 12 million score. I got it live with you, so you know exactly what to do. The next helicopter flight with the 2 helicopters is exactly the same. Kill one, second chance 2, kill the other one with full buffs, and there you go. So that's how you get 12 million with this setup. Obviously, fool around with the plants. You guys will find using buffs, less buffs, more buffs will give you a better score. Mess around with it until you figure it out. Those are the most score right there. Make sure you do the same thing with the closet. Buffs, less buffs, and then when you go for the kill, full buffs. So just figure out those sweet points and you'll get the most points out of these high score challenges. So as I was talking about the skill perk that came from Red Ranger, one of the YouTubers, and then it was out there and it was brought back to me. In accessories right here, I'm going to post this, I think this is the last time I'll post this. I posted this during one of my other videos. I think it was the video of me and Anthony. I talked about it, and this will be the second time I talked about it. But right there, Kingdom Hearts chip goggles actually combines the skill perk here. So you get 24 skill perk. You guys can see I have skill perk plus 24, which really helps with the second chance procs. So that's the whole video, guys. Let me know what you're doing for your setups. I will have some free-to-play ones coming out. I will have other ones coming out as well, like other multi-hit medals, so on, as long as I have the time. But here we go. Armored Ventus. Armored Ventus, 2.99, 3 turns, inflicts more damage to lower the slot number. I have a lot of ×3 buffers. If I get a ×6 on this, it's not going to really help me. I prefer -60s on these, but we'll see if I can stay in the top 1,000. I will be purchasing the Illustrated VV next week, maybe, just because I do want extra attack on him since I only got poison and sleep resist. So we'll see what happens, but this is basically everything that I did today. Hopefully, later on, using more VVs on my Keyblade setup. Obviously, I'll get a better score once I put like 4 VVs and just the Zaldin B. That'll turn out really good. But because there's no healing, I'll probably just stick with 3 illustrated VVs or a lot of defense boost 2s, which I don't want to waste for this high score challenge because, again, I have this guy guilted. I don't really need this guy guilted. It's not going to kill me if I don't guilt him. So we'll see what I do. I'll come with more strategies. Let me know in the comment sections if you guys have certain setups that I can do. You guys seen my setups. You've seen the medals I have. So if I have the medal guilted, I can do it. If we can use key art on it, we can do it. As long as I got the time to do it, I'll figure out something, guys. And honestly, free to play is not going to do good here unless you guys got super lucky in one of the polls for Axel EX. Because if you get Axel EX, this is perfectly possible. Axel EX, friend Axel EX, 42%. You guys saw, you can do it. That's all the percentage you need. So have fun with this, guys. Don't worry too much. 0.2 Kyrie is going to be around. We had the announcement from Twitter off Cena saying after D23, we're going to have a special surprise. Hopefully it's jewels. Hopefully it's a really good poll. Discounted VIP would be nice too. Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not making any guesses. I just want to be fully surprised. I haven't looked at any spoilers or people guessing. I just want to see what they drop and just go from there. Be surprised. I spoil so much already that I just want to be surprised by all of it. So that's all I got for you guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.